I hadn't, Nigel. You could hear a pin drop just before the hearse came into view, and I think it was pretty spontaneous. And in fact, I certainly wasn't expecting, and I don't think a majority of people here were expecting the state hearse to do a loop around the Victoria Memorial. So the thousands of people who have gathered on the Mall and around the memorial, as many people as possible could get a good view of Her Majesty the Queen's coffin. As I mentioned earlier, the coffin has been specifically, the state hearse has been specifically designed so the public can get a good view of Her Majesty the Queen. Before, the state hearse took Her Majesty through the central gates here at Buckingham Palace into the forecourt to be taken into via the state entrance to the ballroom. But yes, spontaneous applause, Nigel, perhaps appropriate for such a historic occasion.
Yes, perhaps it was. I must say, I was surprised by it, but there we are. I suppose one starts, everybody starts, and it's, I suppose, almost an emotional outpouring as people have sat there, stood there, getting wet and being very, very sombre. So the Queen has re-entered the gates of Buckingham Palace for the last time. It is a very historic moment, and even though people clap, they did so, as I say, out of a sense of relief. It is really a very, very sombre moment. She's taken her last flight. She's entered Buckingham Palace for the last time. She will leave Buckingham Palace at 2:22 tomorrow afternoon. And there will begin 4 days and nights of the Queen lying in state.